Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Are we here now? Good morning.
Good morning, Angel. How are you?
Still trying to wake up.
Me too.
Oh, I finally went. Man, that's a long delay.
Yeah. You put it up Friday, didn't you?
Do what?
Didn't you first put it up Friday?
What,
The
the stream?
video. Yeah, the video thing.
I don't know. Keith does it.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying from when I pushed live for it to pop up on YouTube, it seemed like it
Oh,
took a while.
yeah. It took a while on my laptop to come up, but not on my computer. But laptop Wi-Fi and my computer's got the Ethernet cord going in.
Good morning, Siren, Jack, Anna, Deslogic, me, Against the Army, Joe McBride, Mike Schleiss, Floppy Stacks. I'm just doing the people I can read. I didn't go back up.
Ditto. Good morning, Joe.
Man, my sinuses are messed up. Hi, Jay
Tizzle.
Tizzle. Look. It was like 60 degrees yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you go out and see the eclipse, or did you see anything at all where you was at?
Oh, yeah, we got to see it.
That's good.
Nick ran down to the library and got some glasses.
All right. I
They
had
only had
some. Go
they
ahead.
only, they only had 2 pairs left.
Oh, wow. You was lucky then. I had some that they'd given me for radiation treatment, so we used them.
So it's like an eclipse.
I guess. They are really black, so
Yeah, I was like, I can't see nothing, and then like, well, you have to look up at the something bright to be able to see through them.
yeah, we had the total eclipse here where we are. Is right in the middle, right? Perfect example.
Oh yeah, it never got completely dark. Even when it was like covered, there was still like the outline,
Yeah.
so it didn't cover completely. I think the only place in Michigan was like somewhere close to Detroit.
Hmm.
I think it's like Mason County or something like that. It's the only place where you could see it properly, I guess.
Huh. I was not impressed. I'm sorry, but
Right. Well, everybody was like freaking out, saying, "Oh, you need to like stock up on stuff. Like we were gonna have like a major power outage or something."
well,
I
I
don't know.
know, a lot of places like, where I was talking about her area, all the motels were sold out and all that type of stuff. That was, where it might have made some sense to stock up because grocery stores might have been cleaned out. That many people there shopping.
Yeah, so like in the major areas or whatever
Yeah.
where they were gonna be able to see. Yeah, I think I'll go back and watch it on like the NASA website or something.
Yeah. They got pretty good video of it.
Keith was trying to take a picture. He had the glasses over his phone lens, glasses on.
Yeah. I took some pictures, but with a telephone, it just absolutely doesn't do it justice at all. Definitely, you can't tell nothing. This logic was without power for 2.5 days.
Two and a half. But that wasn't from the eclipse, though, right? That's logic.
No, no. Probably from a tornado or something.
Morning, Sterling Cannabis.
Good morning, Sterling.
Morning,
Years
Jeff.
ago, we had a bad storm, and it was really hot weather too. And we were without power, so we had, no hot water heater, no air conditioner. You know, if you tried to take a shower with cold water, it was like such a difference from the temperature of
Well,
the
like,
air where you were, to the water. It was like
well,
ice.
yeah, when we don't have power, we don't have water because we have well water, so it gets pumped up.
Right. Yeah. The pump. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
lived in an
so
apartment, so we did have, water, but we didn't have, any electricity or anything like that.
yeah, you can't have
Hot
hot
water
water,
heater
but
didn't work.
I've been telling Keith we need to get like a one of those manual pump things so like if we lose power we can like open up our point and like screw it to our point or whatever and crank it out ourselves. Morning, Papa York.
It was miserable when we didn't, that 3 days, that was miserable.
Hassan.
Papa York, good morning.
ATS. Oh, believe me, I went a month without hot water before.
Yeah, if I have a way to heat it, I'm fine. I can, heat water and wash off with it, wash my hair. I can get clean enough that I feel better. But when you can't heat it, even on the stove, because stove's electric, it really wasn't good. It wasn't a good situation.
Morning, Welchco. Morning, Chief. Yeah, ours was the opposite. Like everything in our house was gas, and we couldn't afford the deposit to put our gas on. So, and you can't
Yeah,
microwave water fast enough to take any kind of resemblance of warm.
right. Yep. Yeah, if I was out in the country at the time, which I wasn't, I was in the city, I would have found a way to build a fire and put
Oh
something over.
yeah, if you're in the country, you can
Yeah.
just build a fire and get hot water.
hmm But yeah, where I lived, you couldn't build a fire outside, so
Yeah, we
we
were
were
like in a
just
trailer park,
screwed.
so yeah, they wouldn't let us like build a fire in the trailer park.
Right. Yep. Yeah, everything in the freezer went bad. Not good.
Yeah, we've
But
had
we survived.
a couple power outages, and it seems like it happens right after you just went grocery shopping.
Yeah, I don't think I had my freezer or my refrigerator filled full like that, but the guy that lived, a couple apartments over, he did. And he kept saying he was going to light his grill and cook it, and just whoever wanted to come by and eat could eat before it went bad. But he never did. He ended up just throwing it in the dumpster. I was like, damn.
Oh, that's what we did. We invited the kid. We told the kids invite all your friends over, and they were like eating all the ice cream and everything else.
Oh, yeah. Why throw it away if somebody can eat it?
Yeah, so we did like a little fire outside in our fire pit, and the kids were coming over, and we're like, "All right, go at it," you
Sterling
know.
got a package from you in the mail yesterday.
Growing teenagers, they had a
Oh,
mow
yeah.
down party.
Yep. Yeah, I'd rather see that than like that guy who lived 2 apartments down from me. He just literally just procrastinated. I don't know what he was, doing, but he never did cook it. And he ended up just throwing it in the dumpster. A lot of meat, like a freezer full of meat, a refrigerator freezer, but still, that's quite a bit of meat.
Yeah. Morning, Natty. Yeah, you could like go to the next town if you had like one of those one freezers. You go to the next town or whatever that has electric and buy up all their ice and just throw all your stuff in the giant freezer thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Where I lived, like my daughter had electric and everything. So I could go over to her house, which I probably did take any of the, I don't remember Pacific, but I probably did. I wouldn't have just thrown it away. You
Yeah,
know,
stick it in a
took it
cooler
all
or
over to
something
her
and
house.
bring it over your daughter's house.
But her boyfriend that lived with her at the time was an alcoholic, and I just couldn't stay there with
Oh
him.
yeah.
So I just, would go over and stay for an hour or two and then leave and go home and be miserable all night. But like I said, I survived, and now it's a funny story.
Morning, Angie.
Good morning, Angie. Brown sugar against an army. Just logic. Invest in a generator.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too, getting some kind of generator.
Yeah, being in an apartment, I don't even know that that's,
Yeah,
you know. Good
yeah.
morning, Charles.
It'd be kind of difficult to in an apartment.
Yeah, it would.
3 generators and 3 snowblowers. Are the snowblowers to get to the generators when it's cold or snowy?
Redundancy enables success. Yep, that sounds good.
I'll just drive over to Sterling's house.
Yeah, I need
Get
to
back
do that.
everything.
Get a solar generator. That is an idea. Because you can get them now that are small or a lot bigger, different size solar generators.
Morning, Bill. 4 refrigerators. Hi, John Shank.
Good morning, John.
My cat's trying to figure out a way to get up here on my lap.
Good morning, Natty. All things silver. Siren. Hello.
Papa York said the diesel generator is the most efficient.
Bradley. Good morning.
Morning, Bradley. Get ready for work, man. He said he's trying to get ready for work. I don't work today, so that's good.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Yeah, we decided to take an extra day off this year.
Yeah.
Morning, James Schultz.
Good morning, James. Good morning, Chief.
Yeah, I woke up at 6, but then I dozed back off, and now I feel worse than I would have if I would have just stayed up.
Yeah. I slept a lot yesterday and then woke up like 3 o'clock this morning. So I've been up since 3.
Oh boy.
But I slept so much yesterday and then, all night till 3 in the morning. So too much sleep.
Yeah, then too much sleep, then you're like, feel like you're dragging butt all day. But might as well go back for a nap.
I usually don't. So, it's like I sleep when I'm sleepy, and when I wake up, then I'll just do whatever I need to do. But the only time that has ever caused me a problem is when I had a doctor's appointment and I've been awake like all night and all day, and I'd rather go to sleep around that time.
Yeah.
But then I just make myself stay awake, go to the doctor, come home, and go to sleep and sleep the rest of the day and half the night.
Yeah, that's what I usually do
Charles,
too. I force myself to
yeah,
like stay awake. That way I don't get like screwed up on my sleep.
just logic. Always been retired.
I got my face like up to the screen so I can read everybody's stuff.
Jack's been at work all night.
Yeah, this is Jack's nighttime. Wind down from work and then go Betty bye. Who is Irish and
I
stays out
always
on
wanted to work this logic. I've never been able to. It's
patio
one of those
furniture?
catch 23s. If I worked, I lost my insurance, and I've been on treatment since I was 23 years old, more than I've been off for sure. And it's, astronomically. I would have bankrupted anybody if I, even, I couldn't
Yeah,
have, I just couldn't have worked. Financially, I could have at times health wise, but financially, it would have just absolutely bankrupted anybody, myself and anybody around me that was trying to support me.
yeah, that's what happened. Like, my stepsister. It's like she had a job. She had like MS, and so she had like a job, and then they're like, "Oh, well, you're making too much, so we're cutting off your um, medical." So she had to quit because she couldn't afford her medical.
Yep, it there has to be a better way, but that's the way they do it.
Yeah, that's crap. It's like, oh well, you made $50 too much, so you don't get medical this month. This is
Yeah.
basically what they told her.
Well, my kids' father committed, well, did himself in 3 weeks before I was diagnosed with cancer. So, with no insurance or nothing, So, after that, if I, would have wanted to get married, it would have bankrupted anybody because they wouldn't pay pre existing conditions. So, I had to stay on the government roll.
Oh yeah, yeah, because they'll be
You
like,
know,
oh no, we're not paying for your insurance. We're not letting you pay for your
yeah.
insurance.
Until about 10 years ago. And then me and my current husband got married. And we'd been together for 35 years, just not married.
Oh yeah, that's how Keith and I were. I think it took us like 15 years to finally get married.
Yeah. And we would have, but it was the medical that kept us. He had a job. You know, he didn't live with me as such, but we were, always friends, dating together, often, important in each other's lives.
Yeah, Papa York's got jokes this morning. Who is Irish and stays out on the porch all year round? Patio furniture. Like like patio.
Good morning, Laney.
Morning, Laney.
Yeah, we had really pretty blue skies yesterday for the eclipse.
Yeah, it was
I
a little
wonder
bit
what.
when it started getting a little dark from the eclipse thing. But yeah, we never got total darkness. But like the shadows and everything were kind of creepy, like with our trees and stuff.
There was a guy, I never remember people's YouTube names. But anyway, he was, having this big to do. And he lives down in Texas somewhere. And, he kept doing on his videos, an update on what their prediction for the weather on the day of the eclipse. And they were supposed to have rain. So I've got to see his video again, after the eclipse to see if he had rain or not.
Can you hear people talking in the background here?
I can, a little, very faintly.
I know, they're freaking loud butts, man. I'm going to have to close the door.
Oh, those speakers on computers are just amazing to me. Because all I've got is, just a Google Chrome little notebook. If my husband goes in the bathroom and the bathroom door is open and my bedroom door is open, you can hear him like he's right here in the room with me.
You can hear him flush.
Yes, very good. Just like it's in the same room. And there's been mornings that I've had just the window open and everybody can hear the birds real loud.
Morning, Dan. Going to a wedding next month. The couple has been together for 20 years and they have 3 kids. Yeah, like my kids were actually in my wedding. My son was like one of the groomsmen when me and Keith got married.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I can say is me and my husband managed to get married before his mother passed and before my mother passed. So that was good.
EMR says he loves hearing your birds in the morning.
Yeah, Paula heard them the other day. I left it open and I don't know. I think it was open all the time that day. Most time if somebody says something about hearing them, I think it's bothering them. So
too loud.
I shut it. Hello, Keith. Good morning, Keith.
He just snuck in for a second. He goes, "Was me doing dishes too loud?" I'm like, "No, Nick was too loud."
The dishes, doing the dishes wasn't loud. I didn't hear him doing dishes. If he was talking while he was doing dishes, we heard that.
Oh dang! Now Nick's bringing me their socks because their socks are weaved with my red hairs everywhere.
Oh no.
Here, have fun de-hairing your socks. Yeah, tie them together.
I had 4 inside birds in cages at one time. And I really did like them. And they would, sing in the morning and at night. But they were a lot of work. I mean, I was really surprised at how much work it was to keep that cleaned up in there.
Oh, little bird.
Sorry, Sterling. Yeah.
I always forget I have a few control things in the Nightbot. But half the time, my Nightbot doesn't like me.
Doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Good morning, farm dog.
It's probably because it's always like on Coin Cruise or something.
Why, oh, why? Good morning against an army.
Yeah, so I have
Looks like Nightbot's working good today.
Yeah, it's working. And then I took away the exclamation point so you can just write "find me" instead of exclamation point "find me."
Good morning, Jay Tizzo. And good morning, Mrs. Tizzo, if she's in the background somewhere.
Nightbot is allergic to squirrel farts. I'm gonna turn this ceiling fan on, get some air circulating.
Nightbot wants a raise, squirrel.
For some reason, I had like 3 or 4 different Nightbots modded, and so I had to unmod all of them and then find out which one was the right one.
Got Shanghai last night, Sterling.
Eric, he's like, just shorten it to F me. instead of find me. Morning, 7 Stacks. Y'all ready to play some factor crap? Crappy facts. I know I would, but he'd probably yell at me. He's like, "Oh, that's inappropriate."
Who would?
Keith.
Oh,
He always tells me I'm inappropriate.
that's depends on whose opinion you're asking. And opinions are like
Mm-hmm.
everybody's
Everybody's got
one.
one.
Nobody wants nothing to do with it.
I'm lost. Find me.
I don't want nobody to find me, so I'm not gonna put find me. Find my YouTube channel.
Right.
7 Stacks. Good morning. Sloppy Stacks. Good morning.
No typos on this one. 7 Stacks. It's 4 letters. He wrote crack, or she wrote cracked or fat.
Sterling said Keith is not your boss, so just blurt out your F-bombs.
Right. I can say what I want, but like he'll go in and reprogram my stuff. Like I had the exclamation point yawn on Coin Crew, and he kept going and deleting it.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, Keith's weird. It's like you can yawn, and then you can just say the word yawn. He can just read the word yawn, and he yawns. And
That's
like
funny.
I can
I
like
think it's funny.
tickle him without even tickling him because I can just be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna tickle you," and just do the little wavy fingers, and he'll just like start dying. It's like,
He's too sensitive.
yeah, he's super sensitive.
Yeah.
It's like he just imagines being tickled, and he's like laughing.
So if you look at him mean, does he think that you're mad at him and you get his feelings hurt?
He feels the anger before it even comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just start walking his way, and if he sees my face, he starts walking the other way. It's like, oh no, I gotta go do something outside. No. All right, guys. These are the only 2 answers I will accept, but you can only write one of the answers each time.
And you have to spell it correctly.
Yep, it has to be spelt. Has to be spelt out correctly. Are y'all ready?
Ready, set, go.
Morning, Kane.
Good morning, Kane.
All right. The first question. The archer fish can spit water up to 5 feet to shoot down its prey. The archer fish. I have a hard time saying fish. Can spit water up to 5 feet to shoot down its prey. It's the second fact. Joe's trying to get some crepes today or something.
That would be Charles then, wouldn't it? Crap.
No, it's fact.
Oh,
It's
well, that would be
Victoria.
me. Why did I think you said crap? I don't know.
Nope, it's the second fact.
Okie dokie, then I'll just shut up.
You're like, I'll take it.
Take it and shut up.
All right, next question. Apart from Pluto, all planets in our solar system were known to the ancient world. But I don't know what they consider ancient world, but
Yep, they just don't explain that, do they?
it's the 11th crap. It says Uranus was discovered in the 18th century and Neptune in the 19th century.
Kane
So-
Friday? No, wait a minute.
Yeah, I think it's Cain. It's Cain.
Yep. Good morning, teacher.
Hey, teacher. Well, yeah, these cards are factual or craptual in 2002. So anything that they discovered past 2002 is irrelevant.
Good morning, Dan.
Where's David? There's Uranus in that answer. Yeah, people didn't discover Uranus till the 18th century, man.
How would they even be able to until they had telescopes?
Sloppy, these are almost older than I am. All right, next question. U.S. President Martin Van Buren and his wife spoke Dutch at home. How did they poop? Old Salmon Farmer said there was no pollution, so you could see more butts.
Mm.
It's the fifth fact.
Mike Slice.
One, two. Well, James didn't spell it right. 1, 2.
Oh, you're,
Four,
yeah.
5. I get teacher. Teacher.
Yep, teacher. I counted the misspelling.
Yep. I'm a spell Nazi because it's only 4
Yeah.
letters.
I get it. I just didn't catch it. I was
I'm the
moving too
word
fast.
Nazi today.
Yep. That's all right.
Teacher due to spelling.
Sterling can't count to 4. I know better. Horse poo.
All right. Says the first computer virus was recorded in 1955. Yes, I'm urinal on spelling. Ma, what are you doing? Ma, get down. First computer virus was recorded. Quit. Quit. She's so loud. Quit. It's the 12th crap. No! I'm trying to count and she's like walking on my keyboard. What did I say? 12th crap?
Natty stacking.
Yep, Natty. Ow! No! She sits on my lap and then starts like clawing my kneecap. Morning, Roxilla.
Good morning, Rockzilla.
Yeah, it says the first virus was developed in 1949, but the first virus was released in 1981.
Alrighty then.
That's crazy. It's like you develop a computer and then you develop a virus just so you can like maybe take down other people's computers.
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin.
Good morning, Kevin.
All right. The brown bedhead serendipity is a fly used by trout fishermen. Brown bedhead serendipity. I didn't know they had like some weird name flies or different types, different names for flies. I thought all flies were just flies unless they're like the
No,
big
there's
ones.
definitely different names for flies, but which ones they use for fishing, I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, I guess I do know now.
Yep, your card will tell you.
The seventh fact. Hey, she just
Against
stole
an
my.
army.
She stole my shit shot.
Against an army.
2, 3, 4. Yep. Roxilla squirreled me saying morning Papa York. All right. Next question. Dead load is a term for the weight of a corpse in forensic science. Dead load is a term for the weight of a corpse in forensic science. You wanted me with science. Science. It's the ninth crap.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. You had a class in high school that included fly tying. I guess that's Cool.
Hey, teach somebody how to fish and they'll never go hungry.
Right. But the hardest part's probably catching the flies.
You're probably right.
Of course, they probably like breed flies or whatever for that stuff. But like, yeah, if you're like out in the wilderness and you have to catch your own flies for fly fishing, that would be fun. Morning, Remaster Ray.
Well, they had those fake lures. Yep. See, Sloppy Stack says you create a lure that looks like a fly.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Hello, Poppy.
Good
All
morning,
right,
Pop.
next question. Tom Cruise is a high school dropout. Yeah, see, I wasn't thinking about they call them flies or whatever. I was thinking of real flies.
Yeah.
The 12th fact.
Coins making sense.
Yep. I'm just gonna write Kevin.
We'll let you.
All right, the next question. The name Ursula. The name Ursula is derived from the Latin for little she bear. Ursula is derived from the Latin little she bear. Good morning, me. It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. All right, it's the 6th fact.
Fact?
Yeah.
All things silver.
Yep. ATS.
Good morning, Welchco.
He's like, I thought it was Octopus Woman. It says Babe Ruth was born on Valentine's Day in 1888. Oh, URSA is equals bear. Oh yeah, isn't there like a constellation called the Ursa something?
I have no idea.
Like, yeah, like the bear constellation's called Ursa something. It's the 4th crab.
Jay Tizzo.
Jay Tizzo. And so far nobody's got 2.
It's going to be a long game.
Yeah, Ursa Minor, Little Bear, Little Dipper.
Hmm.
The dice doesn't like you today, Sterling. Next question. Augustus, Nero, and Tiberius were all Roman emperors. Augustus, Nero, and Tiberius were all Roman emperors. It's liked you a couple times, Sterling. Just not today. Not today, not today. Morning, Sorcerer Stan. Got silver. It's the fifth fact.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. All right, first person with 2. You got 2.
Right.
2, 2, 2, 2. All right, next question. You would embroider rather than bake a sampler. You would embroider rather than bake a sampler. I read it and I still don't understand it.
I do.
Where's Ida? She would know this. Me thinks he's a rap artist, man. All right, it's the 9th fact. Is it teacher?
Teacher.
Teacher.
And when somebody is learning how to embroider, they like do samples of the types of embroidering all on one little square of material, and it's called a sampler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't take typos, guys.
Nope, that didn't count. There was one that I did not count.
It's a look at the draw. I'll be hitting a few LCSs with SGT. Cool, Gold Sniper Farmer. Morning, Compton. If anybody just come in, we're playing Fact or Crap, and there's only 2 right answers, and they have to be spelled correctly. Fact or Crap. All right, next question. Sailors believed albatrosses brought them bad luck. Sailors believed albatrosses brought them bad luck. Frank. Yeah, we used to go to Sam's Club on the weekend just to taste all their little samples. It's the 12th crap. 12th crap. Why not have that many? We do. Is it teacher? Is that 12? Is teacher 12?
Yep, I think so. Teacher is 12.
All right, teacher, you're a wiener, not just a hot dog anymore.
Congratulations, teacher.
Wiener, wiener. Wiener, wiener. Yeah, I had 2 cups of coffee sitting here.
Who won?
Teacher. Keith just opened the door. Who won?
He's never won before, thanks.
Well, you really knew your crap today.
Yeah, congratulations, teacher.
Crap, it's a fact. Teacher won.
Crap is a fact, teacher won. Good job, Shay.
I'm a winner every day. Yeah, every day you wake up, you're a winner.
That's right. Definitely.
Yep, that's half the battle.
I'm noisy.
That's what I say sometimes. People are like, "How are you today?" I'm like, "I'm alive." It's half the battle.
I always say I'm above ground, and that's good. Any day you wake up above ground, you're good.
Mm-hmm. Have a good one, Kevin. Be safe. Yeah, waking up and like walking to the bathroom or walking to go start your coffee. It's like you're like forcing your legs to move forward.
Definitely, Sorcerer Stan. For sure.
Yeah, that would be freaky.
Yep.
You know,
They used to put bells on the headstones or whatever.
I think they put like a bell. They tied like a bell thing, so they like if you
woke up below ground, you could let somebody know.
Yeah.
But now everybody gets cremated, so you don't get that opportunity, do you?
No.
Or a lot of people, not everybody, but a very lot of people have went to that. Good morning, Sorcerer Stan.
CZ Sizzabinator. Good morning, Mr. S Guy. Sizzabinator.
I never told you couldn't sleep in the basement, Sterling. Just be waking up below ground level, but not underground.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to sleep in our basement. It's one of those dirt ones.
Yeah, say it's a real basement, huh?
Yeah. Bugs, spiders.
Good morning, Queen Junkie.
Yeah, when I was younger, my dad sectioned off a little he like built a wall and everything for me to have my own room in the basement.
Yeah. But it wasn't dirt floor and dirt walls?
No. It was a
Yeah.
Yeah, they call them Michigan cellar or whatever. Michigan cellar.
Yes, you do, teacher. Send her an email, tell her you won Factor Crap.
Yep.
Give her
Rules
your
is
address.
rules.
Your shipping address.
Rules is rules. I can't play favoritism. Well, I mean, it helps me too because I go through the emails and that's the order that I send people's stuff out. like unless I get caught up, like you might never get your stuff if you don't send an email.
True, said Sterling. And John Shank, I would like to come to your house just to pet your horses. I just can't justify the amount of money it's going to cost to get there. But I am a horse lover. Oh, I would love it.
Well, some people don't have basements. Some people's houses are built on slabs.
Yeah. Certain areas they don't have basements because it's so below sea level or the water level, so they can't have basements.
Yeah, it's a pain like on slab houses because you have to like run everything up through the ceiling. Like when you have like a at least a basement or a crawl space or something. Oh yeah, you could have a crawl space and not have a basement.
Yeah, Charles, I think you're right. Cost of gasoline is probably going to go up.
Yeah, a few years ago the water table was like super high and like even our dirt basement got flooded. I had to like dig a hole in the dirt and get a bucket and like put a sub pump in there.
I rented an old farmhouse that had like 5 bedrooms and a big basement, and it was concrete, and stuff. And it never, flooded because it rained. Now there was one time a tree fell and broke the drain pipe, the main drain pipe from the house, I guess, and that caused it to back up into the basement. And once they fixed that, it drained right back out. But we had to go down and hose off all the walls and sweep the floor. And it was a mess. But me and the landlord knocked it out. But it was, a nice basement. Like I say, I mean, hose the walls down. It was clean before we did that. It was just the water got it dirty.
I never thought about metal detecting it venture, but like literally I'm short and I cannot stand up. So like if I go down in there, I'm like hunched over.
Get down on your knees and use that metal detector that way.
Oh, it's kind of creepy down there.
People have found some really good stuff in basement floors like that.
Yeah, one of my old houses, if I would have like known about metal detecting then, that would have been cool. Because I mean, the basement thing was like huge. It was huge.
Yeah. Watching, videos where they're remodeling old houses, which me and my husband watch them a lot. If they do metal detect the, you know, basement floor, whether they broke concrete up to re-pour or what, or if it had a, dirt floor originally, either one, it seems like they usually always find an old coin in there somewhere. And marbles and a whole lot of other stuff, but you don't find marbles with metal detector.
Yeah, I've always scared like when I was like I would go out in my woods and stuff and metal detect in my woods. I was always scared. Oh my god, one of these days, what if I like dig up a dead body?
John Shank, are you saying you watch the old houses be remodeled, or are you saying you watch my videos? I think he's saying he watches the old houses because I don't put videos on often enough for anybody to watch them every day. And they're horrible videos. I get the message out. I do shout outs. Yes, he watches old houses be remodeled. Yep. You found a body metal detecting, Frank? Wow. He watches remodeling because he's remodeling his house. Awesome. I knew what you meant, John. I read it correctly, even if you didn't write it correctly.
You know what I'm doing.
You know, Angel, I think I've mentioned it before, but my next door neighbor friend, she's a year older than me, and her mom was into metal detecting back when we were about 7 or 8. Usually she wouldn't take us along, but she took us along one time, and she went to a church and was just metal detecting around the church and all that. When she was done, she went over to the graveyard right beside it, and just she wasn't intending to dig anything there, but she was able to pick up the screws in the coffin in some of the
Oh,
graves. It was like kind of weird or eerie or but that
yeah,
was
that
what
would be creepy.
made me want to metal detect. I always wanted to all my life, but never had the money or didn't make it a priority. The kids needed things that came first. But I don't know, 10 years ago or so, I finally got one, and I've done pretty good with it. Not as good as Ringmaster Ray, of course, but I've not, I've done pretty good. I've found some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, Ringmaster Ray's like, he
Oh,
is
he's
super lucky.
awesome. Yes, he finds some really good stuff. He found a good place to go wherever it is, old army base or something.
Yeah, I just posted a link. I did a video for a international stacker shout out video, and I started the video in my basement.
I will have to go watch it when we're done.
That was done 3 years ago. I was weird, or weirder than normal in that video.
And thank you, EMR coins. You think it was weird? You think your own are weird, Angel, or just that one?
No, that video. It was weird. I don't know what like came over me on that video.
I will definitely watch it.
Yeah, it's from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Save me some breakfast, Chief.
I used to make more videos than I do. And me and my husband was just talking earlier that we was watching a show about places in southern Indiana which are very close to us that you can go to visit that are free, that are really cool. And I said, we need to take a day and go to one and take a day and go to the other. He said, well, let's do that then. I said, all right. And I was thinking when we were talking about it that I could video it and make it into a little video or something about it. Be cool. I did one on over by where Abraham Lincoln had grew up or lived when he was a child one time. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think Ray just knows like all the like he researches and finds all the cool spots, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And getting permission is the one thing you really want to do before you go, digging anywhere. But that's what I have trouble with is, I'm kind of shy about going up knocking on doors, but
Yeah,
I
me
have,
too.
I have once or twice, and they've always been very nice and said, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm like really shy. Like if I don't know people.
Yeah. So John, is it a stuffed animal in the road or is it in your house? Feathers everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't know they
House
put
feeling
feathers in
right.
stuffed animals.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was thinking, are you sure it's a stuffed animal? It wasn't a pillow?
Yeah, maybe there's too many pillows. Yeah, pillow fighting with the feathered pillows was not fun.
That'd be cool, EMR coins. Yellowstone's got a lot going on. Do it before it blows up. Everybody keeps saying that it's gonna bust its volcano soon, whatever you want to call it. The volcano's gonna erupt out there. So the ground has raised so many inches, and temperatures went up. And yeah, Angel, you go to the door, or Angie, you go to the door and knock and ask. We went actually to a old school. There's now they put a new building there, and it's the school corporation. But we went in and talked to the school superintendent. Well, I should say my husband went in and talked to the school superintendent and got permission. The only thing he asked, if we found something that was directly related to the school, had their emblem or their name on it, he would like to have it to put up on, in a frame on the wall somewhere. But we didn't really find anything, and I was, getting sicker right at that time, and we really wasn't able. I wasn't able to walk around out there in the sun. There, wasn't much sun in that area, and so we did go out there 2 or 3 times and spend an hour or two. But I think the only thing we found was a '70s nickel. Nothing that related to the school. But I had looked up on a old map online, and it showed that school was there like in the 1850s. So that was why I was interested in going there.
Yeah, I'm like scared and embarrassed to like go metal detecting by myself. That's why I don't like go a lot of places to go metal detecting. So I just do my
Yeah,
yard.
I've only went by myself, I think, one time.
I don't
The
want
rest of the
people
time,
like
my husband.
staring at me and stuff. See, if I had a
Yeah, I
friend
don't
with
like.
me, then I wouldn't care.
Yeah, yeah. I went to one place, and it's a local. Oh, it's a playground, but it's on the edge of the river, right beside where they have barges that go through locks and dams. There's locks and dams there, and a playground, and it's been there for many years. And for whatever reason, it's only about a mile from my house, and I just decided to go, and my husband didn't go. So I went by myself. I didn't really find anything, and I didn't have permission because it's just a park
Have a good
playground.
one, Kane. All right. Well, some Saturday you'll have to pick me up, Venture.
Does he live close to you?
Less than an hour.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
To high traffic areas like swimming holes and park. Yeah, I know. Like I would go to the beach more often and just metal detect, but I freak out like when I'm alone and people are staring at me. And Keith doesn't like metal detecting.
I was just walking by. You said I don't like what?
Metal detecting. He's
I
like,
was
I'll just walk
surprised.
by.
I was surprised at the stuff you found in your own backyard, Angel. That was crazy.
Yeah,
That
I
big,
know. There's some crazy stuff in my yard.
big wash tub.
Yeah, that wash tub was kind of fun, but like I had to
Oh,
end
I'll
up
bet.
getting the hose and stuff.
I'll bet that was a chore getting that out of there.
It was. At first, I was kind of scared to dig it up because I'm like, all right, what if this is like something metal that's covering like wires or something, or like an old septic or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Chief Stacker. And Farm Dog says, just stare back at them, Angel.
Well, see, if I have backup, then I could be like, "What are you staring at?" But like if I'm by myself, I'm like, "Ah, run and hide."
Well, I'm lucky because my husband would take me anytime I wanted to go. And if he didn't feel like getting out and walking around, he'd just sit in the truck, and he has got the patience of, I don't know, Job, I guess. But I mean, he will sit for hours and wait on something and never get upset. Doesn't bother him. He just, I don't know, maybe he takes a nap in the truck. I don't know. So, and I've said I am going this year one way or the other. And we've had a lot of good days, and I haven't went yet. So I better get my behind on the ball, or it's going to get too hot for me. So
Yeah, I didn't really get much metal detecting at all last year, which was kind of bummed me out.
yeah, I haven't went the last 3 years, and it's really bummed me out because, I mean, I've told you I've got a very good, well, not the top of the line, but I'd say definitely the middle of the line. It was a $650 metal detector. That's what Angel found, Venture. He said he found an old wash basin cast iron tub just big enough to squat in and wash yourself when I dug the egress window at my old house.
Yeah, I don't think mine was cast iron, or I would have never been able to get that sucker out.
Yeah, it wasn't cast iron, but I think what you got was actually what they used with the old ringer washers to put
Yeah,
water in. Yeah.
I mean, and it was still in pretty good shape. Like I thought about like using it to like pot some flowers or something.
Yeah, that'd be good. I have said that
And
if I don't go this year at all, I am going to sell that metal detector because if I don't use it ever, might as well sell it to somebody that can use it, at least get some of my money back. I wouldn't get all of it, but some of it. I don't see how though those big tubs, they'd have to dig a hole and put them down in it and bury them. They couldn't just get covered over with dirt over time. It'd take forever.
yeah, I think the people that used to own the place just decided to bury stuff. But I mean, that was a weird place to bury it because it was like right by the garage.
Huh.
But I did find like a bunch of like old glass bottles and stuff that they had buried.
Yeah, that must have been a dump spot for them.
Yeah, we have like 10 acres and most of it's like woods.
Yeah. My
You
husband's
should,
always like, why do you like to do that? I'm like, because you never know what you're going to find. And he's like, but
yes,
what you find is just junk or crap. I'm like, but every once in a while you find something cool, you
it's
know?
like treasure. It's like going on a treasure hunt.
Yep, sure is.
And I find it soothing just digging in the dirt too. So it's like you're connecting with nature and you might find something cool.
That's true. Oh yeah, all things silver. That'd be a good place to metal detect because people are putting their money back in their pocket. Coming out the door, you never know if they dropped a coin. Didn't realize it. And I've been told too, and I've went to a few houses that were friends of ours, or my husband knew them as kids, and they, were still living in their childhood home and metal detected there. And I've read, and it seemed to fit also with this, was when men would sit in lawn chairs and they would have, stuff in their pocket, a pocket knife or change, that's sitting in the lawn chairs and moving around, changing positions. Change or pocket knives would work up out of their pocket and then fall on the ground, and they wouldn't realize it until, they wouldn't know where to go back to look for it at, like a pocket knife.
Mm-hmm.
And that, if you can figure out where a house was at and where would have been the best place to sit on a hot day back then on Sundays when company came, a lot of times they sit outside in the summer because it was, too hot to sit in the house. So they'd go out and sit under a nice old tree, in their lawn chairs. And that's
Rub
a
it in, Ray. Rub it in, Ray.
good.
He's a diehard man.
Oh, he's got it going.
Wow, that's pretty good, Eric.
Wow, yeah. They sure are, Frank. I have found a couple of pocket knives and chains in the area that I kind of looked around, and there's two big, nice, oak trees right there. Well, that looks like where they might sit, in the evening after supper and to cool down. I found stuff there. A lot of wheat pennies. Found a little Hot Wheels car. It's got the red line on the tire. But Ray
Yeah.
has all beat.
I'm gonna have to fly down to California and make Frank take me to the beach.
Yep. Or fly down to where Ringmaster Ray is and go with him.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah, Frank finds a lot of gold, and he sends us pictures just to be like.
And you need to go where he's at. You
Hmm?
need to visit him and go with him. And then you need to visit him and go with him.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. He's found
Now,
people's gold grills.
and Goat Sniping Farmer and Ringmaster Ray and some of them that are very much into it and know more about it probably can back me up. I don't know. I've been told that that one that I've got, it's a Garrett AT Pro, that they're not real good on the beach. They might be on dry sand, but definitely not on the wet sand. So I don't know. That's what I've been told anyway.
Morning, Bob.
Well, Garrett is a good brand name, Angie.
Yeah.
Equinox, that's a good brand name too. It just depends on where you're wanting to do metal detecting on which one's the best. The Equinox, the good ones, are really expensive, very expensive. Or at least that
Yeah,
was
I
mine.
just have
Yeah.
a Garrett and an Ace.
Yeah. Yeah.
800.
Equinox 800 and Surfmaster by Garrett. Yeah. Yeah, it's a salt water. I saw that, Bob. Good morning, Bob's Pistols. $2,352 this morning. Last time I looked, silver was at $28 and a penny for an ounce. That's up there.
Yeah, you probably have to get a different one. But see, like our beaches, we're freshwater, so
Yeah, that might not be so bad then.
in Michigan, yeah. We don't have that salty water.
Yeah, there's a guy in, I think it's South Carolina, that he goes by Nugget Noggin on YouTube, and he has done a lot of, you know, in the water, and he uses a Garrett. I think it's the AT Pro. I think he's got the newer one, the better one since then, but he started out with that. Well, he might have even started out with a smaller one than that, or an older one than that. That's all he does, pretty much. Paula,
Good morning, my
You
lovely.
probably
morning.
texted Keith, Frank.
how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are
You
you?
feeling better? Oh, I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Now, you probably went to the doctor and got the correct medicine instead of treating yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. These
Well, I'm glad
antibiotics.
you did. I'm glad you did.
I know. I'm not good about going to the doctor and stuff. I mean, when you spend your whole life, like your life revolves around going to the doctor, it feels like when things like this pop up, it's like the last thing you want to do.
I know exactly.
You know, Victoria.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's been times that I've later and said, "Man, I really probably should go to the ER."
Yeah.
I'll take you. Tell me, just say the word. Let's go. And I'm like, no, let's wait at least till tomorrow and see how I feel tomorrow.
Exactly. It'll get better. Just
Yeah,
rub some
maybe
dirt
I'll
in
feel
it.
better tomorrow.
Yeah. Anywho.
Morning, Copper Owl. Yeah, Frank,
Good
text
morning,
Keith
Copper Owl.
and tell him to bring me his phone.
Hey, so exciting news. There has been a new find in the coin world.
Tell us.
Somebody found a 1983 copper cent.
Wow.
Yep. Somebody found an 83 struck on a copper planchet. And it graded MS 62, I think, 62 brown.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's exciting. That's like the find of a lifetime. So, huh?
Well, I said for being, the first one ever found.
Well, it's not the first one ever
Oh.
found, but
Okay.
I think there's been like 3. I think it's a 3 or 4 or something
Wow.
like that. Yeah, not very many. So
See if he does it.
I don't know what state he was in. He found it in Bobby's coin community family.
Bring your phone to
Yeah.
Angel.
Bobby just posted it on
Just keep it.
in Ken's
I
group.
just Xed it out.
I will, hang on.
You see that?
So it was found in January.
Is that Ringmaster Ray's?
No, that's Frank Mond's beach
Oh.
finds.
Wow, Frank.
Or around there.
That's a lot of goodies, man.
Angel, you was talking about people staring at you. There's been 2 times, once on a beach and another time just at my daughter's house, and the neighbor come over. But both times people would say to me, I used to have a metal detector. You're not going to find nothing. And I'm like, shut up and go away if you ain't got something positive to say to me.
You see that? That's somebody's gold.
That's somebody's grill.
That's somebody's grill, man.
Yeah.
Lost it at the beach, man.
Oh, that would suck so bad.
So, Paula.
Oh, there's 2 of them. There's another one right here.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
There's one there.
Expensive lot to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
That cost
There.
made.
And then
That's not as bad as people losing their dentures. I do see people find dentures on the beach sometimes.
Yeah.
And that would really suck. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can't imagine.
losing your teeth on the beach.
Yes.
I almost thought that necklace said denture when you said denture.
Oh my God.
Wow, Frank, you've definitely found some good stuff.
Heck yeah. What were you going to ask me?
On that penny,
Mm-hmm.
what is the not all copper weigh, and what does the copper weigh?
So 83 is supposed to be copper plated zinc. It's supposed to weigh 2.5 grams. On the copper, it would be 3.11.
Chief.
So quite a difference. And
Yeah.
and there's really a difference in the way the look too.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah. So and if you guys are the people out there who are weighing all of your 83s and your 82s and whatever, especially your 83s, and you get people look at you sideways, you can just point that out, because that's going to be a 6-figure coin. Easy.
Wow.
Yeah. Easy peasy. I know, right? Now I want to find a grill. That's funny. I would love to. I've said it so many times. I would love to metal detect, but it would kill me. Like all the digging and bending, and that would just kill me.
Oh, I just plop my butt down and dig. I can't do the bend over.
I wouldn't be able to get back up. 83, teacher. 1983.
Yeah, that's some due diligence, weighing all your cents, man.
Well, you don't have to weigh them all, but the 83s, if you search a lot of coins, you get to where you can almost feel that there's a difference. But yeah, if those 83s are out there, man. Not a lot of them, obviously, but this guy, yeah, it's pretty amazing. Grills can be found where people spread ashes. Just see, I thought that they removed those. No,
I thought they did too. Anything metal.
I know that.
The family.
Yeah, I know that when my mom was cremated, they sent us back her gold crowns. Is that terrible?
No, I don't think so at all.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it was an honest funeral home.
They sent them.
Yeah.
Sent them to us.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless you request for them to like remove it, they don't remove it.
But they still sift through it, and
oh yeah, we had a crematory people come in our shop a few years ago trying to sell us the melted stuff, and we're like, nope. No,
yeah, they still sift through it and take out the.
They're trying to sell us like the gold,
the hip replacement things, the titanium and stuff.
Wouldn't you buy it, Angel?
No, it just, I don't know. It was just too like
gory for you,
creepy and sketchy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to like help somebody profit off of digging through people's remains like that. It was a moral standpoint, man.
Yeah, I get it. See, to me, gold is gold. If it's broke or not something you'd want to keep for some reason.
Oh yeah, but like
gold, and I'd have it melted down and made into a nugget or something, and sell it.
But like a crematory people,
Well, I'll tell you what, my gold goes up much more, and my mom's gold crowns are getting sold. Sorry, Mom.
Oh yeah, we buy people's like some people actually have brought them bloody from the dentist office in a bag. And I'm like,
Ew. Well, I don't know. I've kept these like in a little baggie, and I don't know what I'm keeping them for anyway. But
what's the sentimental value of them?
Not really. Not my mom.
If it goes up on price, then go sell them. She wouldn't care. I guarantee you.
No, she definitely wouldn't care. And no, it's that there's not. It's not a sentimental thing. It's just like, what do you do with them? I don't know. But
you take it to a coin shop.
A coin shop? No.
Yeah, people
I'm gonna bring it to Tulsa and give it to Keith.
Sounds like you need to angel.
It's a
Yeah.
DNA free coins out
He's
here.
grossed out about it.
I don't know, man. I won't touch people's stuff, like, because they'll bring their crown in with the whole freaking tooth still in there, the bloody root of it and everything, and
my
I'm like, yeah, I'm not
gosh.
touching that.
That you got to be really desperate for money to do that, man.
Well, I would be embarrassed, like, bringing something like that in. I would, like, like, try to chink out most of the tooth or something.
Oh my gosh. I have I have one gold crown, but
Yeah, I make Keith take care of the stuff that actually has teeth still in it.
gold, I found, purify it and pour it in one big bar. There you go.
Yep. That would be exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
And if somebody wanted to sell me their, fillings or their, those mouth things right there, those I'd buy
The
'em.
grills. Yeah.
Yep, the grill, I'd buy them and have it melted down and get out anything that wasn't and get it as pure as you could get it. Make it into a little bar. Nobody will know where it come from. It's still gold.
Just a guy, DDS and coins.
It's gross too, like, getting people's teeth out. Like, sometimes, like, if you take this, like, little grinder to try to clean it out, oh, it smells so
It
bad.
stinks,
It's so
yeah.
gross. It's not worth it to me, man.
Yeah, they don't come off easy. If you've ever had to have a crown removed or anything like that, the dentist literally has to cut it off of the tooth and pry it. They don't come off easy.
Yeah, that's why some people bring it in with the root and all.
Mm-hmm. Stop it, Ray. Oh my goodness. Anyway, weigh your 83 cents. It's a pretty exciting find. I wish I would have known about that last night. I would have talked about it.
I slept all the way through your show.
Oh, it's okay.
I think I went to sleep around 3 o'clock and slept until like 3 this morning. So I missed everything last night.
Oh yeah, Mondays I do not watch, like, any YouTube. I, like, after my grandson's done, I, like, lay down on the bed, put on Netflix, and just zone out.
I was watching Joe Durbin. I was there when he started, I guess, right after he started. But sometime before he ended, I fell asleep. So
Mm-hmm.
good morning, AZ Coins. And slept the whole night till 3 this morning. Crazy.
Yeah, I can't watch stuff that I have to when I have to think. Sometimes my brain will explode. Yep, Tulsa's coming up fast. Yeah, the Tulsa show, like, it keeps me going for at least 6 months.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah, because, like, getting to meet people for the first time and stuff, and just, like, getting to see your friends that you haven't seen for, like, a whole year and stuff. Just all the positive vibes and vibing off of everybody, like, kind of, like, makes you feel good for quite a while.
Yeah, I would love to go.
Hi,
Good
Orna.
morning, Big Silver Bullion.
Because I get to be like, you're a real person. I can touch you.
Right?
I have to touch people, man. I can't help myself.
Florida, good morning.
Yeah, Mustang Dave is still going through therapy because I gave him like PTSD. I'm like, Mustang Dave, I am about to hug you right now. I like warned him. I'm like, I am going to touch you.
Oh, nice, Copper Owl. Sometimes people make their online persona at Squirrel. What?
I think
One of these
they
days, I am
live
going
up to
to
their
reach out and
persona.
touch
They're
you, Shirley.
different online than they are in person. That's what
I have not met one single person in person that acts different in person than they do on their YouTube. I've met several that look different than I expected them to look. But I haven't met anybody that acts different than except for Silver Seeker, you know. He's all showboating and over the top, like. No, I'm just kidding. He's a down to earth real guy, but Ravenhawk, when he did his face reveal, that was a shocker. He did not look anything like I expected him to look like this young, clean cut college kid. Like he did not look anything like I expected him to look.
It's funny how it looks. You get a certain idea about a person.
Yeah.
And
it's
then
not a bad thing. I mean, he just looked different then. Yeah.
Yeah. I always visualize everybody with naked faces, and half the time people are all bearded. I never visualize somebody with a beard.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh my gosh, Chief. When I met Ravenhawk for the first time, I didn't even recognize him. Okay.
Well, like even like
I don't usually recognize people when I meet them for the first time either.
I expected him to be like taller and bigger because like when you see him on YouTube, I visualized him as being a bigger person, and he's actually like not much taller than I am.
Yeah, that was when I met him in person was one thing that, because the same with me. I expected him to be. I always expect people to be taller though than they are in person.
Well, I mean, most people are taller than me, so
well, everybody's taller than you.
That's a given.
I'm not sure that I really am. I think we're pretty close to the same.
Are you, Victoria? You a little? Well, yeah. You look like. I mean, in all your pictures and everything, you look like a little tiny thing.
5 foot tall.
I'm a giant.
But yeah, like Frosty and Raven, like they're like the perfect height people for me. So I kind of get excited when people are actually shorter. I'm like, woohoo! I don't get a kink in my neck having to look up to you.
I kind of like it that you're short.
Yeah, Paula, because you like me to like.
I know. Oh yeah, better take a wow.
Ringmaster. Angel visualizes everyone naked anyway.
Just naked faces.
Naked faces.
But he's got to take it there anyway. He wouldn't be Ringmaster Ray if he didn't.
Copper Owl. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks about being my height is when I hug people, most of the time, like I get to sniff their armpits.
Yummy.
So it's not fresh. If your armpits aren't fresh.
Mad Stacker was another one that I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, he's really tall.
He's really tall. Yeah.
Like,
and Kevin's really tall. Coin's making sense. He's really tall.
Yeah, Mad Stacker could literally like rub his armpit on top of my head.
He's a big teddy bear. Just a big teddy bear. I saw his doppelganger at my grandson's state wrestling meet. I swear this guy looked just like him. Was tall. I mean, his size and everything looked. It was his doppelganger. The guy probably thought I was a weirdo because I kept like staring at him and like smiling. Look like my Mad Stacker. Can't help myself.
Copper Alcorns.
Motorboat. He is. He's a big teddy bear.
Chief said next time he knows it's gonna be, he'll make sure his under armpits are clean.
John Shank is 5'5".
I'm shrinking. That's good news, I suppose.
No.
Someday we'll be the same height, Angel.
Doesn't that usually mean that your back is?
It does. It
Yeah.
does.
Okay.
I'm just, it's just, I'm just shrinking. I'm losing all of the cushion between all of my joints and stuff. It's like dominoes and
Yeah, because you don't like being tall. You say that's a good thing, but it's really not.
Well, I do like I didn't like being tall when I was in high school because all the tall guys liked the short girls. And so all my boyfriends growing up were shorter than me. And I think, it's still true to this day. Like I've dated two tall people in my life. And that's it.
Yeah, I've never dated like super tall people. So I get like a crick in my neck.
And then, every guy that you meet when they tell you how tall they are, oh, I'm 5'9". And then you meet him and you're like, no, you're not. Mr. 5'7". No, I'm 5'9", I swear. Okay. Then we're both shrinking.
Yeah, me and my mom are pretty much the same height, and she used to be like 4 inches taller than me.
None of your business, John Shank.
9 is the new 6.
That's true. 9 is the new 6. It's true.
Aren't you kind of tall, Sterling?
My dad was real tall. My mom was real short. My mom was 5'2".
Both of my parents were very short.
I was like taller than her in the 4th grade.
I did.
My mom, I think, was 4'11". My dad might have been 5'2".
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charles. Charles said, I started out 6 foot, then I dehydrated.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Charles, have you ever heard of pouring sugar on the stoma? I know it's kind of a weird thing. Just asking for a friend.
Yep, Charles, itty bitty parents, that's for sure.
Sugar on your stoma.
Winter shrinkage.
Silver Bull. Yeah, Silver Bull's tall. He is. He's tall.
Oh, yeah. I didn't expect him to be so tall.
He's tall. No. Apparently pouring sugar on your stoma helps it if it's prolapsed. I don't know, man. You guys
What's
don't know.
a stoma?
What's a stoma? It's a little pink nubbin that It's your little pink nubbin. When you have a ileostomy or a colostomy, your stoma is the intestine that pokes out, that you put in. Well, sometimes it doesn't poke out, but your stoma is where you put your bag.
Oh, is that like some of those monkeys? How their monkey butts? They're
It kind of looks like a monkey butt, a little bit like a monkey butt.
yeah.
Sometimes.
Some of those monkeys have that monkey
But-
butt where it's sticking
Yeah,
out.
it's your small intestine basically. If you have an ileostomy, it's your small intestine poking out of your side. When you have to have like, a surgery, people that have like a bag that they poop into,
Oh, the poop bags.
it's a side butt. Hey, but sometimes it prolapses, like it'll come out, it'll poke out. It's a little pink nubbin. And I saw someone online pouring sugar on their stoma to make it go back in when it prolapses. I thought it was just weird, but it worked. But these are just things that this is the kind of conversation you'll have with me if you meet me. Hey, have you ever heard of
Angie
pouring
Crowell
sugar?
is taller than you, Paula.
What?
Angie Crowell is taller.
Angie is taller than me. Let's hear it for the Amazon women. Tawanda.
Yep.
Queen of the Amazon. Tawanda.
Yep.
Righter of wrongs.
Older and more insurance,
That's right. I'm older and I have more insurance.
or better insurance, whichever she said.
Tawanda.
That was the best part of that movie.
Oh my gosh. I just watched that movie like 3-4 days ago. I just love that. I've watched that movie so many times.
I
love
have
it
too.
so much. Oh my
I've
god.
watched it a lot.
Kathy Bates is so great in that, and it's just great. It's just a
Yeah.
great movie.
It is.
How many of those hormones you taking, sweetie? Angel, you still there?
Yeah, I'm just like zoning out. I'm watching the Viking series.
The Viking series. What's that? What's it called?
It's called Vikings.
Vikings. Oh, that makes sense.
It used to be on like the History Channel, and so they have like all the seasons on Netflix now. So I'm starting to watch it from. Well, I'm already on season 3 already. So
Never heard of that, Sterling.
second.
Oh, that Secondhand Lions. That's a good movie, Sterling.
I never heard of that.
You have to look it up and watch it, Paula. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Yeah. Got some good actors in it. Good story. Yeah, if you haven't seen Secondhand Lions, you need to look it up and watch it.
Morning,
You're
Keith.
missing something.
I have to look it up. What's it on?
What, Secondhand
I
Lions?
don't know. Not sure. I've watched it recently too, but I don't remember where at. But I watched it back, when it first came out. It's been a while. Good morning, Keevan Rose. Why was you mad, Angel and Andy?
2003. Yep, that's the one I was thinking of.
What is it?
Oh, the Secondhand Lions. It had that
Oh,
Haley Joel Osment kid in it.
I don't know who that is.
I think it's the kid that's seen dead people.
Oh, yeah.
What are the two adult males in it, the main characters? What are their names? I forget, but they're recognizable.
It says Michael, or no, let's see, Robert Duvall and Michael Caine.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's got to be good then.
yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, Sixth Sense. That was a good movie. That's so sad what's happening to him.
It is. That is sad.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob SquarePants. John met Kathy Bates.
Did you talk to her, John Shank, or did you just say hi?
Misery.
Supposed to be a physical therapist by 10:30. Have an awesome day. You have an awesome day too, Chief. Love ya.
Have a great day, Chief.
Be safe. Get a move on, man. but be safe about it.
Yep.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants.
I have never watched that.
You haven't? It's
Nope.
Cute. It's cute.
I've done more listening to it than actually watching it. Because, like, when I'd be cleaning the house, the kids would be watching it on TV, so that was, like, my noise.
It was came out like after both of my kids were a little bit too old to watch stuff like that. So any of it I have seen has been like kind of by accident, but it's kind of cute.
Sterling.
So what she did in that one movie.
Yeah. Well, I
Oh, in
can't
the
remember.
airplane?
No, she broke
Oh.
that writer's. She was the #1 fan, and he had a
Oh
company.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She broke his feet.
Yeah, Mr. Poopy Pants. What was that
Misery.
movie called? It was
Misery. That's
yes,
Misery.
Misery. Oh my
Angel
gosh.
about it. And that wasn't a Stephen King book to start with.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
so.
Misery. Such a good movie.
I was too, Angie.
I like the book better than the movie, but books are always better than the
Books
movies.
are always better. Yeah. But they
Morning,
did a
Good
good
Boy.
job on that movie. I mean, most of the time it's because the books are just so much more detailed, and unless they want to make a 6-hour movie, they have to, kind of
Well,
compress it.
books tell you what they're thinking,
Yep.
and in movies, you have to kind of guess for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Foosball's the devil.
Gosh, yeah, that was a good movie. That I wasn't thinking of her, and I was thinking of her in like as a comedian type actress, and so I forgot about her being in that.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Sarah, has anybody seen any recent movies? Any movies that have just come out in the theaters that are good? Because I'm taking Bethany for her birthday on Friday. We're doing a girls' day, and I'm going to take her to the movies. I don't want to see Dune, even though I heard that that's really, really good. It's so long. I don't want to spend 4 hours or whatever. I'll fall asleep.
Movies are longer nowadays. Like an
They
average movie is at least like 2 hours almost.
Yeah, I can't. 2 hours is like my max, and it has to really be a good movie. Otherwise, I'm out. Like, I'll fall asleep. Especially when they put me in those chairs that recline.
Remember on like HBO or whatever, when they had like a 3 or 4 hour movie, they would actually give you like an intermission
Wow, yeah.
on the movie.
Well, I have an app now that Michael Kittle told me about. Actually, it was his sister. It's called Run P. Run, RUNPEE. Run P.
Run P.
Yeah. And it actually is an app that will tell you when is a good time. You put the movie in that you're watching, like it syncs everything up, and it'll tell you, okay, now's a good time to go to the bathroom. And then you go to the bathroom, and as you're in the bathroom, it will keep you like give you like a synopsis of what you're missing, what's going on during the movie and stuff. And you can earn coins, like not real coins, but coins on your app. P coins. It's called Run P. I know.
Yeah,
You
I
think I'm
thought like
joking. I'm not.
when coins have been whizzed, I thought that they were been gone.
I thought of that movie that Kathy Bates was in called Dolores Claiborne.
Yes.
During the eclipse. I did. I thought about it. I thought, wow, wonder how many people are doing things they ain't supposed to do.
Yes, I forgot about that movie too. Dolores
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Claiborne. Yes, where she killed her husband.
Yep.
Yes, that was a good movie
Did she
too.
kill him or did he kill himself because he was
No,
chasing
she killed him and like threw him down a well or something like
No,
that.
she got him mad at her. And then she went running through there because she knew that well was there and he was drunk. She jumped over the well. He didn't know it was there, so he fell down in it. She just didn't help him get out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So she wouldn't get in trouble.
That's
Well, she never
right.
even admitted to that part of it.
Yeah. Gosh, that's been years and years and years since I've seen that movie. I need to look that up and see if I can find it, watch it again. That was a good movie. And her kid was like her lawyer, right?
Her kid was a
lawyer.
reporter, but she helped her get a good lawyer. Her
Okay.
mother was a reporter from New York, I think.
Okay.
And so with her,
and she was just a smart ass. Yeah, I need to watch that again. That was such a good movie. New Ghostbusters. I've heard that too, Kevin. I have heard that the new Ghostbusters, that it's really good. I hope that people don't not watch it because of the last one, because I heard the last one was just horrible. The one with all the girls. She was in that too, wasn't she? Wasn't Kathy
Misery
Bates
is on Amazon and Prime Video right now. But,
okay, I have that.
So
I have that. I'm trying to find Run P. There it is. There's the app. Run P. RUNPEE.
They're gonna make a sequel to E.T.
Oh, it's updating the movies. Oh my gosh, there's 233 movies it's updating. I don't want to update that. Can we cancel that? Let's just close it. Anyway.
I feel like some of the newer movies, like when they do remakes, are just like going through the motions, but it doesn't.
Yes.
You don't feel like the personal connection that you did.
I don't want them to make a sequel to E.T. I hope they don't.
Yeah.
Aw, leave it alone. Just
they
let
always
it
run the
be.
best ones, don't they?
Yes, they're
making
gonna
those
wreck
sequels.
it. They're gonna make it all woke. They're gonna wreck it. Aw. Now's not a good time to be making sequels. It's just not. They worry too much about being politically correct and stuff. Oh. The full female Ghostbusters was more of a comedy than anything. Well, isn't Ghostbusters kind of a comedy anyway? I don't know. I didn't watch it. Was Kathy Bates was in that one, wasn't she? I don't know. Who was in that with the Ghostbusters with all the women?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's that one girl.
No, she was in that comedy where they were the bridesmaids. That was funny. If you haven't seen Bridesmaids, you should see it. She was great in that. Her husband was in that too. He makes little cameos in a lot of the movies she's in.
Yeah, I feel like the plots of most movies, like they just don't like engage you anymore.
Yeah,
It's
it's
mostly
true.
like special effect, special effect, special effect.
Well, if you haven't seen Bridesmaids, there's one scene in it that makes the entire movie worth watching, and it involves a bridal shop trying on bridesmaids dresses and diarrhea.
Morning, Big Rocky.
It makes the whole movie worth watching. Kathy Bates crapping in the sink. So funny.
That would be horrible.
Oh my! Oh, that's right. It was Melissa McCartney, not Kathy Bates.
Yeah,
Why am I
Melissa.
getting them mixed up? Yes,
She's funny.
Melissa McCartney. Why am I getting them mixed up? Yes, thank you, Angie. But yeah, that movie was so funny. Anyway, I got to get going. I got to babysit this morning, and it's almost 7. Everybody have a great day, and love you guys.
You have fun.
Love you, Paula.
Okay, bye.
See you tomorrow. I know I'm about ready to like take a nap or something, but I think it's because I need food. I need fuel.
Yep, that is an important thing.
So yeah, I guess we'll see everybody tomorrow at Ida's.
Yes, we'll be there. Love you,
Thanks.
Angel.
Love you too. Thanks for hanging out today.
Oh, always. Never a problem.
All right, guys. Love
Okay.
you. See y'all
Love you,
tomorrow.
buddy and cat. See you tomorrow.
Mwah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.